So today I am with the Lexus IS300H Sport Edition. Let's check it out. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a short car review. It's very early in the morning. That explains the bags under my eyes. My car had to go to the dealer for a little recall, an airbag issue that they're gonna fix today. So they gave me this Lexus IS. I did not prepare this review at all, so I'm not gonna state too many facts here because I don't really have a lot of facts at this point. I do know it's also an EV car, electric. So I'm gonna drive to work now. It is rush hour in Holland. All right, trying to wake up here. Did you have your coffee already? Because I didn't. But maybe you're watching this in the evening, so then it's not really a good idea to drink coffee. Some people do it though. The first impression that I have of this car is that the engine sound is not really, it's boring. There's probably a 4-cylinder engine in this car. It's a hybrid car, so when you stop, then the engine turns off, and when you pull away, then the electric motors do the first meters. So of course this car is probably a lot more fuel efficient than my Lexus IS from 2006. But then you just don't have a nice engine sound when you pull off. You only have a sort of robo sound, as I call it, like a and then you go. When I pull away, there's nothing, there's no sound. And when the engine is working, I believe it's working now because it's not on, it's not on EV. But when the engine is working, you don't really hear like an engine sound. Now this is really a matter of personal preference, obviously, because if you're like a petrol head or gearhead like me, you really like that raw engine sound, then this will not be your cup of tea. But if you're the kind of guy who likes a quiet, very, very smooth, subtle environment and, you know, very just Prius-like driving experience, then this is probably your cup of tea. It is really quiet though. The only thing I'm hearing is the tire noise. I'm only hearing the tires and a little bit of the wind. That's it. No engine sounds, nothing. Oh, you know what? What actually surprised me when I got in this car? I was trying to adjust the seat because it was way back and I'm not really that tall. So I was looking for the power seat button to adjust my seat, and it doesn't have it. It's just a regular manual seat that you have to like pull forward. And that really surprised me because this car is pretty fancy. I mean, it has a lot of electronic gimmicks and whatnot, but no power seats? Really? Oh man, I just looked at myself on the screen and I see how tired I look. I also have a cold right now. It's that, you know, it's the flu season. Now, power-wise, I've been driving it now for 10-15 minutes maybe. It's very busy, so I can't really step on the gas or step on the EV, whatever you want to call it. But as far as I've been able to tell, it's not very powerful. So a lot like a smooth driving experience, smooth pulling away, instead of like, you know, it's not a kind of car. Huh, you know what? This car actually has an EV mode as well. So I guess that means you will only be driving on the electricity powered, the EV engine, so not the gasoline engine. I'll give that a try in a second. I don't know if I can actually activate that while I am driving. Maybe I need to stop first. Currently behind a bus, so it's just a matter of time before I will have to stop. Because it's a bus, freaking bus. We always have these buses here, man, and they always hold me up. I hate them. Except when I'm in the bus, then I really like them. We've stopped, pushing the EV mode button. EV mode is in the display right now. Oh, that was funny. I stepped on the gas. I didn't really, you know, in my opinion, I didn't step on the gas that much, but it gave me a beep. I don't know if you could hear that. And it said EV mode deactivated because of too much acceleration. So I was accelerating too aggressively. Really, like, in my opinion, I hardly even touched the gas pedal, but apparently that was too much. It was like, oh no, I can't take this. I need gasoline for this. I need raw power. All right, another try. Another try. So I've stopped, activating the EV mode. So it's in EV mode. Gently, gently. Oh, this feels slow. Can I do a little bit more? All right, yes. It hasn't turned off, so I'm still on EV mode. Jesus, man, I would not be able to live like this. I mean, accelerating like a snail, really? It's virtually impossible to keep it in EV mode. I mean, the slightest acceleration will just turn it off. So now I'm just gonna accelerate a little bit more powerful to see what this car's got. So here we go. Well, that's actually not too bad. I left everybody behind. Did you hear that sound, by the way? Jeez, that was a bad sound. It sounded like a broken vacuum cleaner or something. Like. Honestly, though, I will admit it had more of a punch than I expected. I mean, it wasn't like I was being pushed back in my seat like crazy or anything, but it did accelerate faster than I thought it would. I don't know the 0 to 60 time in this car, but I will look it up later so you can see it right now. So what do you think? Is that okay? But honestly, if you're gonna accelerate a car like that and you get this kind of sound, then it just kind of ruins the fun for me. I mean, this engine sounds like it's broken, and it can be broken because it's brand new. I guess for a big part that will be our future, ladies and gentlemen, because in the future we're going to be driving mostly electric vehicles or hybrids or whatever, and all the engines are being downsized. I mean, you can see that with even like the supercars, with the McLaren, the Porsches, and the Ferraris and whatever. They're all downsizing. Even the new BMW M3 has a smaller engine than its predecessor. So we're all getting smaller engines, better emissions, and obviously that is a good thing. But when it comes to us as petrol heads, gearheads, we like a big engine. We like a good engine sound, a V8 or a V6 or whatever. We like that. The steering and the suspension feel pretty direct, pretty sporty, which is good. I mean, the steering has a nice heavy feel to it. Yummer. The car feels very sort of direct when you steer it. You know exactly where it's going. So also a nice small steering wheel. And I really like that. You know, sporty car. I mean, this is not really a sporty car. I mean, it's pretending to be a sporty car, but yeah. But it feels kind of weird if you have like this big ass steering wheel. For example, my Hyundai Coupe, Hyundai Tiburon, that thing had a big ass steering wheel. It made no sense because it's like a coupe, it's like a coupe, sporty looking car. And then you got like this 1950s big ass steering wheel in front of you. Like, what the hell is that? Also, the menu in this car, and I think most modern Lexuses have this. So they have this big ass wheel that you need to turn, and then you get like this menu in the display. So you need to use that wheel and press on it to select things. And I don't really like it, to be honest. I would much rather have a touch display. I mean, my IS300 has a touchscreen. That's an older car, so it just doesn't feel intuitive. It doesn't work very well. I mean, a touch display is just way easier. Maybe it's just me, maybe I don't like it, maybe other people do like it, I don't know, but I don't like it. Oh yeah, and this car also has a sport mode where you can use the pedals on the wheel, the flippers, whatever you want to call them. So that's pretty much the same as my own car, my own IS. I never use that, by the way. I've used it a few times, but just, yeah, it's more like a gimmick. I'm at work right now. I'm near the parking lot, so we're gonna park the car. So I hope you like the car, the exterior shots and the POV shots. I did. But yeah, let me know if you like this review. Let me know what you think of the car, and subscribe to the channel whenever you feel like it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Peace.